Good day again. It's wonderful to be able to be with you and give this opportunity just to speak about principles that bring about transformation or breakthroughs in the life of individuals, families, communities, and even in entire nations. And as we've talked in the past, we've looked at principles that have most often taken place in the community. Our mindset, we've taken a look at the need for local leadership, building a leadership muscle of a community. We've dealt with partnership, that the fact that people need to be in functional relationship, working with one another, creating systems that can sustain themselves for replenishing and providing services of well-being for the whole. But there's another principle as well that's often misunderstood, particularly by those who don't have a spiritual background or thinking, and that is the ongoing need for mentoring and coaching specifically related to spiritual formation or character formation and development. That ultimately society, we live in a moral universe. And in a moral universe, that we sooner or later we reap the consequences of our own morals, our own values, our own character. We've often talked about the Great Recession by many people. And in many ways, the principles of the banking system, the real estate system, they all broke down partly because it was often fueled by rampant greed, unrestrained greed. And that's a moral issue, that if people, again, have a sense of stewardship, of honesty, operating with integrity, they think long term, they're accountable one to another, then these systems that we began to build, practices, procedures, operations in a community will be able to sustain themselves. So again, a principle that we're finding is that people need to be mentored. They need to be in relationship where there's accountability where they're fostering character. This needs to start from a very, very young age. We're talking about children learning respect, thankfulness, love, honesty. They're learning how to conduct themselves with great integrity. And as they build upon these kind of characters and principles, they'll be able to foster then as well a community, a family where there's real hope, where they can begin to dream dreams, where they can begin to plan, they can operate, they can execute for the well-being in a long-term way of themselves, their families, their communities, and their nations. And so, again, as you think about what is transpiring in your community, are there systems, are there places where people are being mentored, coached, assisted, and helped to literally cultivate a deep, profound character that will sustain them not only for today, but into the future?